Hi guys, I am showing you the first page of the math packet from week 1. So if you're struggling with that, I'm going to show you how to answer some of those questions. I'm going to ask for you to do a few on your own, so just know that ahead of time. So the first question was, what is the center of a circle? And remember, the center of a circle is that middle point. So the center for that is center N. Then B asks for what is the diameter of a circle. And remember when we were doing circles, there were two different things. There was a diameter and there was a radius. And remember, diameter is all the way across and radius is halfway across. So when it's asking for the diameter, it's asking for that line all the way across. So that would be the M, N, and O. You could also just say ONM or OM anyway. And then the radius was half. So all three of those points leading halfway is a radius. So it would be MN, PN, and ON. Then we get further into actually trying to find the area and circumference of our circles. So there's a little, it's kind of hard to read, but it says, remember the radius is half of the diameter. So that's kind of important when we start doing this. And also they didn't put it on here, but remember circumference also equals pi times diameter. So I numbered these 1, 2, and 3. So when I'm saying looking at number 1, looking at number 2, or number 3, you're not confused. I'm also going to zoom in a little bit so you can kind of see what I'm doing, so it's not too far away. And remember, we're finding area and circumference. So looking at number 1, we see that we have a radius. So I'm going to get straight into area. Remember, area is pi r squared. And we're going to use 3.14 for pi for every single problem. So I'm going to place 3.14 times your radius, which was 5 squared. And when you do that, you get 78.5 centimeters squared. Then I'm going to find circumference, and since we have radius, I'm using 2 pi r. So we're just going to do 2 times 3.14 times 5, and we get 31.4 centimeters. Looking at number 2, in this case we have our diameter. And remember that little note at the top, that diameter is half of your radius, or radius is half of your diameter. And we're going to use A equals pi r squared. So our diameter is 7, so I'm going to divide that by 2, and you get your radius of 3.5. And now I'm going to do pi, which is 3.14 times 3.5 squared. And when you do this, you're going to round your answer to 38.47 inches squared. Then into circumference, because I have diameter, I can use pi times d. So I'm going to take 3.14 times 7. And when I do this, I get 21.98 inches. I want you to try and do number 3 on your own, and I want you to post your answer to Google Classroom. If you have questions, just feel free to Google Classroom, email, remind. Either one of those 3 will work. Hope you guys are doing okay, and hopefully this helped.